Hey, it's me, Marionette du Auguste, and I am here playing some more Stellaris, because that is the only game currently on my channel. I did not forget to go and turn on the timer. I just did it a second ago, and we're looking at this place. The Terran Union, which is the tiniest motherfucking, empire in this whole cluster. But you know what? We're total fucking badasses. I mean, well, okay, they kind of did have, an entire war that pretty much shit on them constantly. I mean, Kenny Falmarine. Look at that. They're unhappy. Ooh! They're enduring. That's actually really useful. If I can get some of these guys in my empire by colonizing some desert places and then genetically modifying them, I think that I can go and actually have some decent ass people as part of that. Now I'm gonna take a look at my demographics because last time we signed okay, they're all droids now. Okay, there's no more robots. But last time we signed a migration treaty with some people, and I was just wondering if they decided to come over or not. Okay, the vagabond is cool. Cool. She upgraded. Oh, that's really useful actually. Yeah, after you're done with all that, go research the thing, and then go research the thing.
Anomaly found.
Research. And then go
Research
research
complete.
the thing. Ooh, yay, amoeba flagella. That's really good. Gene tailoring. Now that's actually really badass. I really want to get that. But this is important because now that we have amoeba flagella, we can go and design a new cruiser. New cruiser designs. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a long-ranged, we're going to start off with the guard breaker. Then we're going to get the spectral core. And now what I'm going to do with the spectral core is I'm going to add sentinel point defense systems here because that's really nice and useful to have. And then I'm going to add amoeba flagella, which are 20 to 32 damage. They have a cooldown of 5 seconds, an accuracy of 100%, range 8, yada, 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 yada. But they penetrate armor and shields really well. They're like bombers. It's really nice. The scout wings are kind of shitty. They have a little bit more than half of the damage per second. Now they are like early fighters, but we don't need early fighters. You can get regular fighters later on. But then I'm going to add the projector bulwark back later in the back. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to toss space torpedo on the front. Because, that gives it some long range bombardment capability, right? I'm going to add some railgun on the back, which kind of makes it not a total worthless piece of shit. Makes a little sense, right? Yeah, I thought so. It does have the upgraded ship-mounted sensor thing. I'm going to actually upgrade that to a cold fusion reactor because that means that this thing, which generates 20 power, can be changed out for some ferroceramic armor, which is actually really good because that means that other space torpedoes cannot kill this thing nearly as easily, even with the sentinel point defense system, which sucks balls. It fires fires a little bit less, a little bit more than once every second, and it misses 1 out of every 5 times. Which means that together, if they're both firing at the same missile, it's going to take an average of 2.5 shots per thing to actually hit the thing. The Guardian, I don't know the stats for, but that's the next level up. So we're gonna see how that works. What am I gonna name this? We already have the Artemis. I kind of want to go for the Apollo, but I don't know if I'm gonna like that later on. I'm gonna call it the Inanna. Oh, caps lock is on apparently. The Inanna. And if you don't know who Inanna is, she is a Babylonian, I think Babylonian. It might be, but it's definitely like an ancient Middle Eastern group. War goddess. But she's not like a regular war goddess that you'd think of, like Greek Athena, yada, yada, yada. No, 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 no. Inanna is the goddess of war and sex and all that good stuff. I'm actually just going to lower this down to deflectors, because by doing that, I have very little less in the way of lost protection, and I can have better accuracy. It's really nice. Let's see accuracy. Average special values, sensor range, 40%. Okay, or 40. Bacchus, yada, yada, yada. Enyo. This needs to be upgraded as well. Do the same thing. I just love it when the power outputs all come to be the same thing. Now, this is less useful for them, but it's actually really useful for the Guardian, like, point defense turrets. Because point defense turrets suck ass in this game. The Naiad needs an upgrade as well. That's fine. The Yeoman needs an upgrade as well. Crap. Deflector shields! We're going to get shields in a little bit. And the Harlequin, which we're not actually using right now, but, you know, it's good to have, is also going to get an upgrade. The Harlequin is our anti-corvette and other destroyer ship. We're just going to run through really quick. And the Hussar needs an upgrade as well. There you go. Hussar is all good. Okay, so the Hussar is our basic, well, corvette. It runs in with its railgun, shoots to death their shields, and then uses its laser to cut through their hulls. The Naiad is our standard anti-shield destroyer. It has medium railguns that cut through their armor, and it's got sentinel point defense to shoot down missiles coming for it. The Yeoman is our bombardment destroyer. And these are probably going to be the last destroyers I actually get rid of because they're so goddamn effective. I mean, they're just little ships that sit back and they fire missiles at things. How goddamn useful is that when you've got other ships that go in and kill things? They actually do need an iron thruster update, though. I do want them to have plasma thrusters. So that's actually going to be better if we just replace it with ferroceramics. Yeah, there we go. They need to be able to keep up. I don't want them slowing down the fleet anymore. But they're good. And the Harlequins are our anti, like, armor things. They just cut through armor like it's nothing. I mean, it's a total of what? I don't know, about 8 damage a second, but that's 8 damage that goes through all of the armor. That's great. The Inanna is our carrier with a long-range space torpedo and a defensive matrix, which is great because it means that they just sit back and fire at things. If things get too close, they have a medium railgun, and missiles come by, they have sentinel point defense. The Amiable Strike Craft are their actual fighting characteristic, which is great. The Bacchus is our standard ship, our standard anti-shield ship. It has a large space torpedo to give it some long-range capability, and it's got medium railguns in order to cut through shields really nicely. The Enyo is our more standard kind of anti-small ship thing. It's got medium torpedoes, which fire more often, but not as quite range. They have small cutting lasers, which are great for cutting through armor, and they have medium railguns, which are great. And then the Artemis is our bombardment ship. Holy shit, this thing has a lot of missiles on it. Well, torpedoes. It's only got 3 torpedoes, to be fair, but they all fucking shoot from so goddamn far away. It's glorious. But yeah, so that's great. That's just great. Going to Earth. Surface production. How's the things going? Need to actually upgrade this shit because we are running low on, like, energy resources. That won't be nearly as much of a problem in about 5 days worth of this game, or 10 days worth of this game. 3, 2, 1. There we go. It's cut that problem in half. And Nadia Markov has been upgraded. Great. All these people are a little bit unhappy, unfortunately. It's a little bit sad. I'm actually going to upgrade the planetary capital. Or no, actually, I need to build another ship, don't I? It was another Enyo class. Oh. Okay, we'll do that later.
Updated.
We'll do that later. We're going to build another Enyo class. Let's take a look at this. All right, we need to have a scientist in there. Okay. The remains of an old automated shipyard have been found orbiting Shinnok 3. Our engineers believe they can restore power to the shipyard's sole surviving manufacturing bay. I think that's pretty damn awesome, actually. That's pretty damn cool. Let's go take a look at this. Oh. Okay. You, when you're done, do the research project. Great. Good. I think we're going to get, like, a frigate out of this. And I'm not entirely opposed to having a frigate, but I'm also not entirely, like, that concerned. It gives us an option if we need to have ships later. It would have been better to find that earlier on, especially during the war. I mean, having an awesome, badass ship earlier in the war would have been great.
System survey complete.
Ooh. The Roxthalak on the Rufari stellar state. They're inferior, and the Roxthalak are equivalent. Okay. Should we aid the Rufari? I mean, I kind of want to help out, but I'm not sure I can. What kind of a... They're a mega corporation, which is not entirely the best for us. And they're xenophobic isolation. So you know what? The only reason I would ever get involved is to, like, actually make sure these guys don't do shit. Ooh! I can declare war on these guys. I mean... It's kind of shitty of me to do that, but I do want to annex them and bring them into the fold. So, I mean, I can't establish them as a protectorate. We already did that. Making them a tributary is stupid. I don't want to liberate them. I want them to cede the planet to me. Oh, fuck. I forgot. Damn it. No. Shit. Because I am currently in a... Okay, they'll let me establish a protectorate. Will they let me establish a tributary? They will let me establish a tributary. Can I establish a protector? I can't actually do both. Those are not things that are actually compatible. I don't actually want to do that. I don't want to do that. It's not actually a thing I want to do anymore. It's shitty of me. I can't actually do it anymore, and there's a reason for that. Because it's shitty of me. Now, if I was to go to war again, these guys are equivalent. These guys are still inferior. And their fleet power is pathetic, and their technology is inferior. As are these guys. Shit. Why did I make friends with sucky-ass people? Damn it. We'll wait a little longer, and then we'll get our asses in there. We're going to do that fight. We are definitely going to get our asses into a fight. And with cruisers, we will not lose this battle thing. Well, we might, but we probably won't.
Research complete.
Ah, there we go. I want to get battleships, but I think we need advanced railguns. Okay. Hopefully we'll get an energy production. I think we'll get antimatter after this, if we can. Okay. Hopefully. Now, I love being materialist as far as research goes, because research plus 5% is really useful. Okay. Okay. One more month. One more month! And then we get to upgrade our ships! Which will thankfully be before this cruiser is done, so that any cruisers we build after it will have upgraded shields.
Research complete.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Antimatter power. Yeah. And we are going to have to upgrade our research capabilities. Our researching capability. especially in physics currently. Yeah, upgrade that physics lab. And upgrade that to a physics lab. And upgrade that bio lab. And that network. And do we need more farms? Not really. Build me a basic science lab there. And build me a... We can't build Betharian power plants right now. But we can build a power hub, which is not actually useful to us. Well, I mean, I guess, actually, that would be pretty decent. And that is making everybody a lot happier, actually. Now, how is Enterprise doing? These guys are all still... Ooh. Well, I mean, they're a little bit unhappy because we have first contact aggressive protocol. But everybody else... That's actually the first person we have that hasn't been... Wait. Ah, oh, crap. We spent all the goddamn money. Damn it. Fuck. Now we're gonna have to wait a whole long time. Shit. Do. I can't actually sing that song. Is that in, like, public domain or not? I don't know. I hope it's in public domain. It would suck if it wasn't. Like, god damn, it would suck. I don't need engineering research nearly as much as I need virtual combat arenas on this planet, because that would reduce the ethics divergence down to a point where it's not a problem. Except for these guys, and that would be a very minuscule problem. Anathurian Imperium declared war on the sovereign Kafaved Republic. Okay, so weird V fungi dudes, and the Anathurian, like, so they're like, what, cow hammerhead shark people? I want to see where they are. Where? Oh, they're way down there, and the Kafavids are like right next door. Unfortunately, these guys are all becoming like major uber powerful empires, and I'm just stuck here being, I'm a Terran Union. Yeah. Now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to, as soon as I unlock genetic modification, genetically modify some people in my empire to be good for ocean worlds and some for tropical worlds, which will then open up this ability for me to expand to so many other of the planets out here. It'd be just great being able to get into those tropical worlds, and I might actually have to, like, well, okay. I might actually have to, I don't know, create sectors for once. Oh, dear God. Oh. Oh, no. That's not good, actually. It's really good. That's really bad, I mean. Shit. We're going to get Andreas von Halket. And why can't we recruit them? Because we're at our fucking leaders capacity. Damn it. God fucking damn it. You, sir, are not useful. Go away. This guy is amazing. We're going to keep him forever. That actually needs to have him in charge, because we will save so much goddamn money if we do that. Why the fuck was that not a thing? Leaders, go away. We will recruit a general when we have need for more generals. We do need to recruit another scientist, though. So we're going to recruit the youngest guy. Because that, or girl in this case. Erika Becker. Oh, cool. I almost called her African American. I have no idea if she was American at any point in her life. But no, she is a nice black woman. I'm just going to say it like that. Her skin is darker than the other two. He's Slavic. She's probably Aryan. I don't know. I am so racist for saying all these things. But you know what? Fuck it. I think this is supposed to be the Slavic, like, Eastern European look that they have going. This one is supposed to be the what Americans would call white people look. And that one is African descendancy, like close African descendancy. People can be descended from Africa. Everybody's descended from Africa. Fuck, I'm just gonna shut up now. Inanna class. Strike Force. Don't need as many naiads. Go away. I like the Sanguine. Go away. Petulant is stupid. Go away. Okay, so now we have enough for 2 of the Inanna. Ooh, actually, shit. Fuck. I didn't go... No, stop it. Stop it. We gotta go upgrade everything. Everything is upgraded. Yada, 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 yada. Yada, yada, yada. This is actually something I really don't like about how the game kind of runs. It's that the Corvettes are just so useless after a while. They don't have enough spots to actually let you modify things. The energy doesn't make up for the shields at any point. Okay, there we go. We want to have the same amount of armor if we can. There we go. How many shields is that? Shields, take a look. Okay, cool. Now, if we go like this, great. Then we go like this, it's 225. And what was at the beginning? 225 versus 200. Yeah, 225 over 200 is a really good deal. Okay, there we go. And he's got more armor, which makes him a better ship. Okay, so that's the Naiad. The Harlequin is going to be a bigger pain in the ass. Shields, shields, shields. Can I just make this that? Kind of. It's 300 versus the original 225. The Harlequin actually has a lot more armor, which I suppose is really good. Oh, whoops. Does have a cold fusion reactor there. Or we can go with armor here and armor here, which is still 225. We do that, and then do that. I mean, it reduces the armor, but increases the shielding, which is not a bad trade-off. I think that's a trade-off I'm actually willing to make. This will make them exceedingly tougher in the long run, even though we're not using them currently. Shields. So we're at, what, 300 versus... Yeah, so that's a third. That's half again as better, as good. That's half again as good. Wow. And that extra energy is probably just going to be okay. It doesn't really matter if these ones have armor nearly as much, because they're not going to be under direct fire. And having that much shielding means that long range, like the long range direct fire weapons that aren't the stupid ass torpedoes that come in later, are really good. Is really not that hard to deal with. Okay, what takes up 20 energy? That takes up 20 energy. What was the original shielding? I completely forgot. It's 675 here, and it's 455 there. And if we just do this, and then we go like this, it's still above, and it's useful. So yeah, we're going to do that. That's actually a better ship. I haven't actually been looking at the stats when I've been playing this on my own recently. So, I mean, can we do that? Yeah, we can. Holy shit. Yeah, Bacchus. And then the Enyo, which will have shields, shields, shields. Cold fusion reactor? Yeah. There we go. Great. Wait, which one had... This one hasn't been upgraded yet. Okay. If I had missed that, people would probably have been screaming at me. Just like, no! You can't do that. Or, damn it, you missed one. Gotta upgrade this thing all the way. Yeah, it's not so bad. I don't really need that. But, I mean, having better ships overall is just a good policy. That's actually really useful. The Parang definitely needs to be upgraded. Can we not have a cold fusion reactor and then armor? No. Can we not have a cold fusion reactor and another cold fusion reactor that then gives us excess power? Yes. What if I make this a cold fusion reactor? What the fuck happens? Actually, I do need to upgrade these because these had a distinct problem dealing with tiny itty-bitty corvettes that were being assholes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that. No. Do this. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to completely overhaul these. Clear design, clear design. Okay, overhaul of this thing is going down. It's going down right here, right now, in Funkytown. Railguns. Big motherfucking railguns right there. Then we're going to have snare. The snare is awesome. We're going to need a point defense turret or two. I think that's good. And then I want to have some torpedoes. Kind of. Actually, I mean, torpedoes. No, screw it. We're not even going to go for the defense thing. No. We're going to go for mining lasers that are short range as fuck. And railguns that cut through armor like butter. So that one and that one. No, I actually want to have the mining lasers on the inside and the railguns on the outside. And if we auto-complete it, damn, is that an awesome ship. Or space ship thing. Yeah. Okay, we're good. And then this one, I mean, we can upgrade it like that. Give it a cold fusion reactor there. That only produces 10. What sucks up 10 in that slot? Small shields. Ta-da. Why the fuck they couldn't do that on their own? I have no clue. It's just kind of stupid. Okay. Good. Now actually back to playing the game. Okay. Build me an Inanna class. Good. Now, you're probably thinking, oh dear God, Martin. Or, yeah, that's my name. Okay, fine. Shh, don't tell anyone. Oh dear God, Marionette. Why the fuck are you doing so many different versions of ships? That doesn't make any sense. I'm saying to you, well, there's a reason that there are different kinds of ship, different classes of the same style, of the same size ship in real life, because they have different jobs. They're good at different things. And this means that we don't have to rely on itty-bitty ships to do strike force work when we can have...
Complete. System survey complete.
Ooh, Enterprise is finished. What is Enterprise doing? Nice. Nice. It's a really nice power differential. Now, down here, I'm going to have to build that virtual combat arena. As soon as it fucking stops... Ah, damn it, I paused. Didn't even realize it. It's just like, snap reaction. Pause it. I actually think what I'm going to do after doing this is I'm going to give Jaktog to the United Okalar Confederacy take Stebnar and Zatar for myself, because that way we actually get to have a slightly more powerful friend. I'd also like to take Kuma, but that might be a bit much to ask for. Virtual combat arena. Yay. Great. Just great. I want this guy to build a power hub. Later. Ooh! That's the time. Wow, holy fuck. We spent a long time building or designing the new ships. I'm thinking about extending the length of these videos. I'm not entirely sure if I want to or not, but I might. If I do, it'd be really cool, I think. I do like playing this game for long hours on end when I have time to. I just don't often have time to. But, hey, if you want me to do longer videos, just let me know. I'll definitely take it into consideration. If you think, no, your videos are just almost too long as it is, let me know. I think that's great. I'm cool with doing it as far as it is now. But yeah, so again, not much interesting stuff happened. Just kind of some more work on teching up and shit. So yeah. I'm Marionette du Auguste, and I'll see you all next time.